That's right, as per the title, and from 2015 we are redoing the brewery. So welcome to episode 1 of Homebrew Rebuild. That's going to be difficult to say after a few pints. First episode is, as you can imagine, we're going to be stripping everything out. So I'm going to be doing this in 2 halves. This half is where, as you know, or as most of my subscribers will know, this is where all the brewing happens. This is where my headaches come from with the extractor and smacking my head on there. This has never worked very well. We don't have a drain here, which I'm going to be sorting out as well. We don't have a sink, which is something else which I want to upgrade to. Now don't get me wrong, I'm very grateful that I have a brewing space in terms of an outbuilding, which is a block garage, if you like, with a tin roof. It's a lot better than what a lot of people are putting up with, but I just want to make the most of this area and of this room. So obviously the first job is going to be stripping everything out of here to give us some room. Then I want to try and plan where I'm going to be putting the drainage system or a soakaway system. I'm actually not going to cut it into the floor, I'm going to raise the floor over in this side. Never done that before, so I'm not a builder, not a plumber, not an electrician, not really a DIYer, but I've got all the gear but no idea. Fridge is going to be relocated over the other side there after some jiggery pokery with the worktops, and probably get a sink over here as well. Lick of paint, new extractor system, it's all kicking off. Everything's changing up in here, which I'm really excited about. And it's not going to be a project that is going to be dragging on for months and months and months. It's now the beginning of December and I want to be brewing by the 1st of January. That's my target. Just a quick turnaround on this and just get it done. Get it done, absolutely knuckle down. I've got to have a project that I do over winter. Last year was a motorbike rebuild in here, funnily enough, and this year, in that bit between Christmas and New Year when you don't even know what day it is, or if you're hungry or indigestion or drunk or hungover, you know, them sort of days, I need something to do, and this would be the perfect project for me. So stick around, I'll probably stick a time-lapse camera up as well, and let's get cracking. So as you can see, we've made some excellent progress. Excuse me, in not much time. A lot more echoey in here now. But this is where the fermentation chamber was, which, funny enough, is the most watched YouTube video I've ever put out. It's been very successful, that one, but alas, no more. These 2 pipes here, one was my water inlet and the other one was the drain from the counterflow chiller, for example. But I'm going to be using these as hot and cold water inlets from the house or from the hose pipes. And what I didn't remember, I have this electric cable here going to the shed down below, which is for a double socket and a strip light. So that needs to remain in place with some trunking, and we also have the alarm sensor cable here as well, again for the bottom shed. So these are going to have to go in some sort of trunk. So the next thing I want to do now is a little bit of excuse me, a little bit of jiggery pokery where I need to put the top of the toolbox onto the tool chest, move the bottling unit over to that corner where you're sat now, and then move the fridge to this corner in the left hand side, which is where it's all going to stay. So this side is going to be the brewing side, wet side if you like, with the drain and hopefully a sink in this area, and then this side then will be the bottling, kegging, drinking side. That's the plan anyway. So without that chamber there, that opened up a lot of room for me to start measuring up and planning where I want stuff. And like I said, next step, we need to get rid of this. So let's get on there. So I'm sure you would agree, we're kind of past the point of no return by now. I'm quite impressed with how much room I've got already. The fridge is now in the corner there after hacking away at the worktop. It's a tight squeeze, but it's in. That's all that matters. The next step will be just cleaning this up a little bit. And I think I'm going to end the episode there. You don't want to be watching me cleaning off mould off the walls. But join me in the next episode where we're going to be installing this monster extractor fan. So as you can see, we have some circulation issues in here because of the condensation, or because of both reasons, with the brewing. So we're going to be installing this massive fan first before we do any cleaning or painting or concrete pouring, just to make sure that we've got plenty of ventilation, otherwise we're just fighting a losing battle. So wish me luck. If you have any advice, feel free to leave them in the comments box below. Yes, I feel like I'm out of my depth, but there's only one way to learn, isn't there? So, Iechyd, I'll catch you on the next one.